Welcome to the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. So, Hollywood has changed James Bond into a black female. So, the James Bond series is getting woke. Now, there is uproar and controversy about it. And of course, the pro-feminine women are in an uproar and trying to defend the whole situation and saying anybody who would not want to go see it, which of course is their choice, right? Is a meanie and a poopy head. Well, I don't think anybody is quite understanding what they mean by get woke, go broke. But I have written a little bit of education on the matter of why Hollywood is doing a black female James Bond, or quote unquote 007. Hollywood physical movie sales are drastically down. Even their real cash grabs, the terrible college age movies and romance movies that they make hundreds of each year, are way down. Millennial men don't go, and they don't take their dates to them because dating is almost non-existent in the millennial group, the normal target market for those types of movies. Women are independent now and they have their own money, and the dynamic of boy-girl is all but vanished. Millennial men are home on the computer or on the phone or playing Xbox. And although millennial women make more money than millennial men, they don't spend it on date type stuff like dinner and movies. So these millennial women are not taking themselves out, are not going to the movies, are not going to dinner. The whole millennials have killed XYZ, diamond rings, bridal shops, cars, is a whole thing now because they don't buy like the prior generations bought it. Entire industries are shutting down because millennials don't buy it at all. Millennial men have no money and no jobs, so they can't. And although Trump's economy is booming, it's only booming for everybody who's not a millennial. So this is the only reason, just as a side note, that the Democratic Party has any chance of getting any votes, because millennial men are not a part of the success of this economy. Millennial women are, but millennial women don't spend money like, say, the boomer generation. So Hollywood and others have to cater to millennial women. And unfortunately, although they're women, they don't actually support feminism or wokeness. Hollywood is trying to appeal to their she's a woman, come see it, but millennial women just aren't feminists. Only 25% of women are feminists, period. And most of them are over 35 years old. And although you'll find feminists on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, etc., those are pockets of women who are not in the mainstream. The other 75% of women who aren't feminists will never see posts like Hollywood is changing James Bond into a black female. So they can't tell you, quote, I'm not going to see a movie just because a woman is the star. Get woke, go broke is a real thing. Because the businesses that tries to be feminist or SJW doesn't realize that although there's a very loud voice of feminism and SJW on social media sites and the web in general, it doesn't represent the 75% of Americans who aren't feminists and aren't SJW. There's a full 50% of women alone who are anti-feminists or consider it to have a bad reputation. So, they'll continue to try to capture the feminist and SJW community dollars, but it's a losing battle because they simply can't support huge industries like bridal, diamonds, cars, houses, and Hollywood industries that are shutting down by 10% chunks at a time. Alfred Angelo, a national bridal shop, shut down abruptly across the nation, filing for bankruptcy, the real kind of bankruptcy. People just aren't getting married. I find it curious that Disney is putting out a new movie where Angelina Jolie picks up her role as Maleficent again. And this time, when the prince asks the princess to marry him, Maleficent forbids it and destroys the entire kingdom when they defy her. The conclusion? Don't get married. It's just a movie. Sure it is. Sure it is. Why do they keep making that message? Don't get married. Divorce. Why? Because it works. Millennials are not getting married. Millennials are not having children. It is now a common thing. 35% say that they're never going to get married. 35% say they'll never have children. That's only 35% who have the temerity to actually tell the researchers that to their face and to be honest with themselves. The real 50% or 60% who aren't getting married, just do it. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Love you all. Bye.